we were talking to IKEA last week and hearing about their sort of Life at Home 2050 project, which is a 5-year project. And they're looking at sort of all of those things like the cost of living, how people are living. And so they're thinking ahead to, okay, if we're looking at 2050, what are the things that we need to be taking into consideration in terms of our lifestyle? And they're looking at food and nutrition and home cooked food and more plant-based. They're looking at what are our homes sort of using in terms of furniture? How are those things made? Are they circular? So they're looking at circular economy a lot. They're looking at health and well-being, and actually how are people, beginning to live. There are more sort of single person households, for example. People are choosing to not have families, not get married, and say, actually, I want my own life. But then that comes with issues like sort of perhaps loneliness or mental health challenges, sometimes if you're alone. So they're looking at, okay, well, how can we make sure that people still have a sense of community and feel connected, but can also have the freedom to have the lifestyle they want? So it's really interesting the way they're looking at how all these things kind of intersect, and then looking at, well, what are the changes we need to make in the products, in lifestyle, in working practices, and so on, to actually move towards a sort of a holistically better way of living that's better for planet, better for people, better for society. So
it's so integrated, isn't it? Like on their website about the 2050 project, they're talking with people about how do you feel about the gender equality in your household, in your community, in your government, right? So it's not just from companies, it's not just from government, it's really thinking from the ground up as well. What is people's lived experience of these issues, right?
Yeah. Very much. And of course, that's very close to, their business as a retailer aimed at B2C. That's what it's all about. So it kind of started from there, but then they're doing a really good job of sort of looking at the big picture, I think, and bringing together, the sort of the policy societal side, but also real personal stories, like voices of people in different demographics. So interesting to see.
Yeah, wonderful. What a great idea, like to just think about things a bit differently and think about all the integrated, connected issues, because it's not just one simple idea, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it never stops.